No one got gut, no one got belly. No one got gut, no one got belly. No licky licky, no nyami nyami, soon Python. No licky licky, no nyami nyami. Remember Craven Dog saying losing bone. Listen, this is a new year, brand new year. We still want to make resolutions this year. So I am imploring you, make your health your priority. Make it one of the main thing them. We are going to put on your list of resolutions this year that you're going to get in shape. You're going to lose the weight. You're going to look about your health, your wellness, your fitness. You're going to start eating properly. And we know the things that we're supposed to eat. The fruits, the vegetables. We're supposed to have a wide variety of whole and wholesome foods. Foods that are not ultra processed. Foods that are not going to be killing you with chemicals and additives and sugar and the seed oils, the vegetable, so-called vegetable oils. We want foods that are nourishing, foods that bring vitality and energy to the body. That's what your body needs. Your body wants to live, Our bodies want to survive. But how can it do it if we are living incorrectly and eating incorrectly? It doesn't stand a chance. I'm imploring you to make one of your resolutions this year. Eating right, getting in shape, getting fit, living well. We want all of us to survive 2025. I want to see everybody going through and going well. And it should not be because of our health why we don't make it. It should not be because we are living wrong, eating wrong, just stuffing our faces with all sorts of junk food. Yes, there's a place for the junk sometimes. And that is why I recommend a 80-20 type of diet. So 80% of the time, you will eat what is good for you, what is nutritionally balanced, what is whole, clean, healthy food. You don't have to stop eating carbs because we have our own processed foods that we want to avoid, and we can substitute those processed foods for our whole ground foods that we know that we have that are viable, that are available to us, that are plentiful. We have our green bananas, we have our yams of various types, white yam, yellow yam, we have our sweet potatoes. So we can add and incorporate some of that into our meals as well, so we don't have to completely stop having carbs. I'm not into that. I don't really subscribe to that type of diet, but the 80-20 rule says that 80% of the time you eat properly, and 20% of the time you're allowed some cheat meals or some meals that may not be completely wholesome, completely nutritional, and you have your place for your pizza or your burger or stuff that might be not too great on the body, but you can have a little bit of it now and again. So out of your week, you plan your meals, plan ahead, decide what you're gonna have. And when you decide, you know that, okay, so if I'm gonna be eating 3 times a day, right? 7 threes is 21, right? I'm going to make sure that I plan those meals properly and I can get value from them. But I may allow myself a couple meals that are cheat meals out of the week. So maybe 3 or 4 meals out of the week, not days now, just meals. 3 or 4 meals out of that 21 for the week. I can, if I'm out and really feeling like I have to have something that I purchased from a nearby restaurant or a fast food joint or something, then I can allow myself maybe a couple cheat meals for lunch or whatever, right? So you plan that out and you know that, okay, this day or that day are going to be the days. People like to splurge maybe on a weekend, a Friday or Saturday, and do some cheating then, so you could make it the cheat day then on that day, a Friday or a Saturday, whichever day you think you can manage to do it, and then get back up and start doing the right kind of eating, cooking your meals, planning your meals, and eating your fruits and your vegetables. It's best. Also, intermittent fasting. It's something that is very, very helpful to persons who are seeking to lose weight, seeking to restore health, because intermittent fasting has a lot of benefits, and we can do it in several ways. It doesn't have to be stressful or pressuring to the body. It doesn't have to make you feel starved. There are different types of ways to do intermittent fasting, and this is something that is dietary. I'm not talking about the fast that you do for a spiritual reason. That is a different kind of fasting. But for dieting and for preserving your health, the intermittent fast will allow you to set a period or a block of time where you do all your eating. Right? So if you want to eat breakfast, then you eat your breakfast and lunch within a block of time, and then for the rest of the day you will refrain from, say, eating dinner. So many people do a type of intermittent fasting where they do a 16-8 type of fasting, meaning they fast for 16 hours and they have a block of 8 hours where they can eat, and some persons reduce that to 18, 6, and so on. You can do it in the ways that suit you. I would encourage you to add the C-Trait Diet Shake, which you are able to use to replace 2 meals. So you can have it for your breakfast and lunch, for example. Just bring the shake with you or make it overnight and refrigerate it, and then you can grab it and go. Have your shake for breakfast, have it for lunch, and then you can come home and have a chewable meal. And that's also a type of fasting, a type of intermittent fasting. So you wouldn't feel starved doing that when you have your shake. You would replace your meal, replace the nutrients, still get your nutrients, your whey protein, all of that in, and you would feel satiated and full, and you can go through the day and fast and lose weight, get fit, get healthy. It's time for us to try the 80-20 rule or principle this time, because we know it works. This year, 2025, let's do it. Let's go all out and make the best of the year. Try the C-Trait Diet Shake, and let's get healthy, people. Let's get fit, lose weight.